Some people voluntarily push themselves to the absolute limits of the human body, even challenging what we believe is possible for humans to endure. Although the average person may struggle to understand what motivates these extreme athletes, there are many examples of them feeling enlightened, empowered, and as though they have forever changed their lives. The marathon monks of Mount Hiei and the story of former U.S. Navy SEAL, extreme athlete, and motivational speaker David Goggins are both examples of this. Their experiences combine sport and religion through suffering, leading to intense ceremonies and a feeling of hierophany. While the monks make the religious aspect of their journey front and center, Goggins' more secular journey has striking similarities. Located on an ancient Japanese mountain, the marathon monks of Mount Hiei practice Tendai Buddhism. They teach that all suffering comes from the self, or ego, and that only through meditation can we achieve enlightenment. For the marathon monks, this meditation comes in the form of exhausting daily pilgrimages around the mountain and the surrounding area for 7 straight years. These range in length, but at some points can be as intense as over 50 miles a day for 100 straight days. Overall, the monks will finish 1,000 of these walking marathons before their journey is complete. Since 1885, only 46 men have succeeded. David Goggins grew up with a rough childhood, and as a young adult had a massive weight gain that led to him reaching almost 300 pounds. Determined to turn his life around, Goggins shed over 100 pounds and became a Navy SEAL. From there, he became obsessed with self-improvement and pushing himself to the limit. Now he is a motivational speaker, a marathon runner, and triathlete, and a published author. Among his physical achievements are a world record 4,030 pull-ups in 17 hours. Hierophany is the manifestation of something sacred. For both Goggins and the Mount Hiei monks, suffering is the key to this sacred manifestation and transformation. Taking these quotes, for example, a 96-year-old marathon monk said that the more you suffer, the more pleasure you get from what you are doing. And Goggins claims, I had to build this callous mind, and I built it through suffering. A theme of both SEAL training and Buddhist teachings is the idea that a true self, or better version of oneself, comes from inside. The hats that the monks wear on their journey are a metaphor for this, as they represent a lotus petal breaking up through water. Goggins speaks of a voice inside of him that pushed him to achieve more and believe in himself. He talks about creating a whole new man who could not be broken. There's a kind of rebirth in both of these stories. In a way, the unbreakable Goggins is the Western version of the enlightened marathon monk. Suffering is central to the ceremonies in both Goggins' story and the marathon monk's journey. For Goggins, the ceremony of Navy SEAL Hell Week means 130 hours of near continuous training, serving as the final step in the process of becoming a SEAL. For the monks, the most daunting and dangerous ceremony is a 9-day fast without water, food, or sleep. It is in these ceremonies that participants are pushed to the absolute limit. Indeed, people have died performing both of these rituals, forcing those who undergo them to confront their own mortality and question how far they are willing to go for their goal. Their ceremonies take both sport and religion to the ultimate extreme, which is part of the reason why the feeling of successful completion is so impactful. In the end, the stories of David Goggins and the marathon monks of Mount Hiei are extreme examples of a much more common and relatable phenomenon. Although most of us will never endure SEAL Hell Week or go 9 days without water, we will all undoubtedly find ourselves in situations where it would be easy to quit. We may not achieve enlightenment, but we can all learn from these stories. Life is hard, and not only accepting but embracing that fact can help us get through these tough times and come out of them a better person. I personally have experienced much personal growth through physical endeavors, and I know many others who feel the same way. The combination of spirituality and sports has the potential to drastically alter our lives, and this is something we should all be invested in.